I moved into a new house when I was around 5 years old. My dad had just gotten a raise at work, and he thought it would be a great idea to buy an old house, fix it slowly, and sell it later for a profit. At least, that was his plan. But things didn't really go the way he expected. By the time I turned 10, very little had changed. The house was still old, damp, and slowly falling apart. The walls had patches of mold. The air always felt heavy, and the silence inside the house felt strange. There were too many rooms we never used, doors that stayed closed for years. Some of them I don't even remember ever seeing open. As a child, I always felt like those rooms were hiding something. Not something you could see, but something you could feel. Years passed, life moved on, and after a long gap that I don't usually talk about, I found myself back in that same house at the age of 22. Strangely, almost nothing had changed. Out of all those rooms, only 2 had been fixed. One was the guest room, the other, my parents' bedroom. Mine, still the same, old, unfinished, like it was forgotten. At night, the house was never completely quiet. There were always sounds, creaking wood, soft movements, walls shifting. I had gotten used to it over the years. Old houses make noise, I told myself. But one night, something felt different. I was lying in bed, trying to sleep, when I heard a faint sound. Not a creak, not a crack. Something else. It was a soft humming. At first, I ignored it. I thought maybe I left something on. But the sound didn't stop. And the more I listened, the clearer it became. It was coming from somewhere close. Very close. I slowly sat up. My heart started beating faster. The room suddenly felt colder. And that sound felt like it was calling me. Then I realized it was coming from my closet. I stood up slowly. For a moment, I just stood there, listening. The humming was stronger now, almost like a melody. I walked toward the closet, step by step, not sure if I should open it, but unable to walk away. Then I reached out and opened the door, and suddenly, everything changed. A wave of sound filled the room. Not loud, but powerful, like music surrounding me from every direction. It didn't feel normal. It felt unreal. And then I heard it clearly. A song. Familiar. Crazy little thing called love. But there was no speaker, no phone, no radio, just something I couldn't explain. For a moment, it felt like time had stopped, like I was standing inside a dream. That night felt strange, different, almost unreal, like something had happened, but I couldn't fully understand it. And then, morning came. I woke up in my bed. The house was quiet again. Everything looked normal. I walked slowly to the closet, opened the door. Nothing. Just darkness. Stillness. Silence. Days passed. Then weeks. Then years. Nothing like that ever happened again. But sometimes, late at night, when the house becomes completely silent, I still listen, because deep inside, I feel like that moment was real. And maybe, one day, that faint humming will return.